Wahome Wamatinga is a Kenyan politician, technologist, entrepreneur, and public servant who has represented Nyeri County in the Senate since August 2022. A member of the United Democratic Alliance (UDA) party, Wamatinga rose to prominence as a youthful, dynamic leader with a unique background that blends international technical expertise with grassroots initiative and community impact. His political journey is shaped by his experience abroad, his entrepreneurial ventures in Kenya, and his commitment to representing the interests of his constituents in the National Legislature. Wahome Wamatinga was born and raised in Mathira Constituency, Nyeri County, where he spent his childhood under the care of his grandmother after being separated from his parents at a young age. Growing up in this environment exposed him early on to the social and economic challenges faced by many Kenyans, particularly in rural areas. These experiences helped shape his later passion for education, technology, and community empowerment. Wamatinga's early education began locally in Mathira, where he completed his KCPE before moving on to Railways Training School for his A-level studies. His academic talents and curiosity eventually led him abroad, a journey that would significantly influence his career trajectory. In 1995, with the support of friends and his local community, Wamatinga traveled to Germany to pursue further education in a field that was then rare among young Kenyans, software engineering. He enrolled at Essen University, earning a Bachelor of Science in Software Engineering in 2000, followed by advanced technical training at the Industrie- und Handelskammer, IHK, in Germany. There, he deepened his expertise in software development, systems design, and project management. Wamatinga's international academic qualifications provided him with a strong foundation in information technology and engineering, knowledge that later informed his professional career in Europe and his later educational and entrepreneurial work in Kenya. Continuing his pursuit of lifelong learning, Wamatinga later returned to Kenya and completed a Bachelor of Arts in Leadership and Management at St. Paul's University, 2021. This added a formal grounding in organizational leadership and governance to his technical and entrepreneurial skills, a combination that would serve him well in public office. After graduating in Germany, Wamatinga embarked on a professional career in technology. From 2002 to 2006, he worked as a project manager at IBM Groupware GmbH in Stuttgart, Germany. In this role, he managed complex software development projects and coordinated multinational teams, gaining valuable experience in systems integration, communication technology, and large-scale project planning. Upon returning to Kenya in the mid-2000s, Wamatinga shifted his focus toward capacity building and youth empowerment, recognizing a significant gap in technical skills training among Kenyan youth. He founded the Institute of Applied Technology, IIT, an institution dedicated to providing practical training in the operation and maintenance of heavy machinery and technical systems. The institute did not require formal academic qualifications, only that trainees were at least 18 years old with valid identification, enabling many young Kenyans to gain employable skills regardless of their formal education background. This work earned him the nickname Wahome Wamatinga, loosely translated as Wahome of the Machines, a moniker that stuck and became part of his public identity. Wamatinga's initiative addressed a critical gap in Kenya's workforce development by focusing on practical, hands-on skill building rather than purely academic credentials. His institute trained many young technicians, some of whom secured work abroad, including in countries such as Israel and Qatar during construction booms, developing skills in heavy machinery operation and related trades. Wahome Wamatinga officially entered elective politics ahead of the 2022 Kenyan general election, contesting for the Senate seat for Nyeri County on a UDA ticket. His campaign emphasized youth empowerment, economic development, technological advancement, and accountable leadership, appealing to a diverse electorate in a region known for its spirited political dynamics. In August 2022, Wamatinga won the senatorial seat for Nyeri County, defeating several seasoned politicians and capturing broad support from communities looking for new leadership. His victory marked the beginning of his first term in the Senate of Kenya, the upper house of parliament, where he would represent the interests of Nyeri, the central region in Kenya's Mt. Kenya region, on national matters. Shortly after assuming office, in October 2022, Senator Wamatinga was elected chairperson of the Senate Standing Committee on Energy. In this influential role, he focused on policies aimed at improving Kenya's energy infrastructure, advancing renewable energy investments, and addressing inefficiencies in the energy sector. He championed initiatives to make energy more affordable, reduce the cost of living, and expand access to renewable sources like solar power. Although political realignments in early 2025 led to his removal from the chairperson position, Wamatinga continued active participation in parliamentary work as a member of several committees, including the Powers and Privileges Committee and the Agriculture, Livestock and Fisheries Committee. These legislative roles allowed him to influence discussions on governance standards, agricultural development policies, and issues directly affecting his constituents in Nyeri County and the broader Mt. Kenya region. Beyond formal legislative roles, Wamatinga has been involved in community-oriented programs. Through his Wamatinga Foundation, he launched initiatives such as a school feeding program across multiple primary schools in Nyeri County, providing free porridge to thousands of pupils to keep them in school amid economic and climatic challenges. This program reached tens of schools and thousands of children, illustrating his commitment to education and social welfare. Wamatinga's work demonstrates a practical approach to community development, focusing not only on policy but also on tangible support that directly impacts citizens' daily lives. As with many politicians, Senator Wamatinga's public life has included moments of controversy. For example, in March 2025, he issued a 48-hour ultimatum to former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua over statements he deemed defamatory, illustrating his willingness to defend his reputation and stand firm in public disputes. He has also engaged in broader regional political discourse, advocating for organized political unity among leaders in the Mt. Kenya region and encouraging alignment behind shared party identities to enhance political cohesion. Wahome Wamatinga is known for blending technical expertise with political leadership. His personal journey from software engineering and project management in Germany to entrepreneurial and educational ventures in Kenya reflects a commitment to practical solutions and skill development. His belief in the importance of practical education, job creation, and technology transfer has distinguished him from many contemporaries in Kenyan politics. As a relatively young senator, he represents a new generation of Kenyan leaders who bridge international experience with local advocacy, aiming to make politics more responsive to citizens' needs. Looking forward, Senator Wahome Wamatinga continues to leverage his experience in technology, business, and governance to influence Kenya's legislative agenda. His commitment to youth empowerment, energy reform, and community welfare positions him as a key figure in ongoing national discussions about sustainable development, economic inclusion, and effective governance. His legislative career remains closely watched by his constituents in Nyeri County and by political observers who see in him a blend of innovation, pragmatism, and public service. Thanks for watching and subscribe.